Google says it will not allow any political advertising leading up to this year's federal election. It's putting in that ban because of a change in Canadian law. Arthi Pohl is working on the story. So what has changed, Arthi?
So essentially, there are these new ad transparency rules that were passed by the government back in December. We're talking about Bill C-76, and Google says that they're too difficult to comply with, so they're just banning the ads altogether. So let's quickly take a look at the stipulations in Bill C-76 here. It says that it was passed back in December, and part of the definition there, what Google is saying that they're having difficulty complying with, is providing an online platforms are required to keep a registry of political partisan ads as they are published. Now, Google is saying essentially a lot of these decisions are made in less than a second on which ads are published. Imagine someone goes onto a website and it takes less than a second essentially for their profile to be shared in real time and auctioned off to an ad provider, and then an ad will show up. Google says sometimes the publisher doesn't even know what ad popped up when this individual was visiting a website. So they're trying to take out, they say, the risk factor and just eliminate the political ads altogether, because the penalty would be fines or even jail time if they do break this new law that comes into effect June 30th, but they are implementing this now. So that is part of what they're saying. We did reach out to Google. At this stage, all they could give us was a quick statement, and here is what they had to say. They said, for the duration of the 2019 federal election campaign, Google will not accept advertising regulated by Bill C-76. We're focusing our efforts on supporting Canadian news literacy programs. And so essentially they're just saying that they don't have the resources necessary to comply with these rules.
Reaction? What are you seeing?
Okay, so we reached out to the Minister for Democratic Institutions, and you know, this was raised before this law was even passed back in December. Google had said that this would be a problem. The minister said she's disappointed. She says that this is a business decision from Google. She says they have the technical and the financial resources to create this registry if they wanted to, and they're just not doing it. So that's what we've heard so far. We have yet to hear back from Google on a response to that, Suhana.
I know you're on it. Thank you, Arthi.
You're welcome.